I just realized my microphone was up. All right, so DB BR143. I'm doing this service mainly because we have a service or a train that's coming out like this very soon. All right, let's see if we can make sure we got every. Let's see here. Let's make sure all our lights are on. Let's put that to dim. Train lights are on. Pantograph should be up. Close the circuit to make sure that's all set. Let's close the door while we're finishing up a few things here. We're gonna run down the hall here, get our CIFA and PZB all set. Alright, we are in a passenger service, so... Alright, we should be all set now. Okay. So, anyway, yeah, I just figured I'd come in and do this because we've got another locomotive that's very similar. We want to try to get as, ooh, I think I'm supposed to not be speeding this much. Yep, I just realized that. Oops, a daisy. Alright, where's my release? Alright, so let's just go to... So this is why we're doing this. Alright, let's make sure our... Let's reset our brakes. Alright, now we should be good to go. Alright, there we go. Yep. Always a good thing to make sure we've got... Alright, let's see if we can get a release now. Okay, now we should be able to go up to 60. There we go. Yeah, just figured we'd give this a run. Kind of get used to things. So we're basically going along there, and I think we're going to stay on that bottom part of the map. So we're going to take that part of the route. So anyway, yeah, I just got done messing around on division. Figured I'll come over here and we'll do something. Do something fun. All right, we got a 130 kilometer. So the 112, I believe it is, that's coming from the Hamburg to Lübeck route. Oh, so this thing's capped at 120, but anyway. So it's very similar to this one. So we'll give this a go. Hey, hello, Mela. Good evening. How are you? So yeah, I just figured this would be a good opportunity to... No, I don't think... Ooh, ooh, we better get on the brakes. I might mess this one up right off the bat. We'll see. Actually, the brakes on this are pretty solid. I'm pretty good. Had a only one class today. I've dropped out of the macroeconomics class. Yeah, not that I'm proud to say that, but it was way more of a challenge than I expected. But yeah, so science fiction wasn't too terribly bad. I've got a pretty good idea about my final paper for that class. I just have to. I've got two books. I just got to find a third that's going to kind of tie my paper together, I guess. I just got to figure that out. But I got to get the proposal to the instructor in 3 days. And then it's got to be in by the 14th. All right, so we're a little bit late, but that's all right. I was looking for... Wait, instrument lights on. There we go. Test light on. There we go. There we go. All right, perfect. So, I didn't even know that the wiper buttons were right there. Oh, good to know. All right, Wuppertal Oberbarben. So you're not, nope, I'm done with it, Amela. I left it. I unfortunately did not do very well on two tests, and yeah, if I bombed the third test, there was this I was gonna end up bombing the class completely. So yeah, so I'm down to 4 classes to finish out the semester. German, Afterlives, Early Modern England, and Science Fiction. So yeah, just going to try to get through those, and that will be it. That will wrap up my time in university, or well, at Syracuse for good. Unfortunately, yeah. So, all right, it looks like we've got a green and 2 yellows ahead of us, so I think we've got something else coming up here. Let's acknowledge that. All right, we're under the 1000 hertz magnet. Oh, there's a red right up there. That's why. So yeah, we're looks like we're going to be on time for this service. So yeah, just trying to finish out. We got roughly 15 days now left in the semester. Going to try to finish it strong and see what happens. I mean, I'm not worried about grades or anything at this point. I'm not up for scholarships or anything like that. So, you know, I'm just going to get through it, and that'll be that. So, yeah. Alright, we're just going to kind of come coasting in here. So, yeah, I mean, I'm okay with it. I've you know, I've accepted the reality of the situation, and, you know, I'm okay with it. Alright, got the doors open. We got here in time. So, I don't... Is there a way to turn on any kind of a passenger information thing on here? I don't think there is. I don't think this works. I don't think this works. Oh well. It's alright. But anyway. I almost forgot. We don't want to go speeding out of here. We're on that 500 hertz magnet. I almost messed up. I'm so used to just going crazy, just flying out the station. All right, let's hit the release so we can get going here. All right, let's go. So yeah, I'm looking. As much as I love learning, what I've decided, or what I've learned about learning, is that, you know, if you want to read books or you know, whatever the case may be, you know, you don't have to have a teacher tell you any of those things. You know, you can do your own research, figure out what books interest you and that sort of thing. So yeah, I just realized it's kind of a, you know, like if I want to read the Odyssey again, or you know, I've read it before, long time ago, but if I want to read it on my own for my own enjoyment, I can do that. You know, if I want to read, I'm reading All Quiet on the Western Front for German class, although it's in English, but the author is German. If I want to read it and the follow-on book, you know, I can do that. I am half tempted to record, and I've got to, you know, we've got to do a presentation, and I'm trying. I gotta kind of. I'm gonna go a little bit different than what I think everybody else is gonna do for their presentation. I know my teacher's probably gonna be like, I don't know, Robert, that's a bit much, but I'm gonna try to go a little bit above and beyond what everybody else is doing. But yeah, I'm gonna see if I can't record. I like to really discuss the themes and the ideas and the everything that Remark talked about in All Quiet on the Western Front. So I may just do my own sort of discussion about it at some point and post it on my SoundCloud. Because there's just a lot of things that I'm when I'm reading it, I'm just nodding my head, going, "Yep, I completely know what he's talking about." You know, very, you know, he. But anyway, so yeah, we'll see how that goes. Oop, I got another. We are on the. We're gonna get on the brakes here. So yeah, I'd like to talk about those things and all that. But I'm trying to figure out a way. I kind of know what to do, but I'm trying to figure out a way to not just do a typical PowerPoint presentation sort of thing, because that's just, to me, that's just boring. Not only do I want to do a PowerPoint presentation about the book, but I want to add in some sound effects, and you know, I want to immerse people in the story. of what the characters are going through. So we'll see. The problem is that we're very limited on time, and it's not like uh, it's not like several different pages on or slides or anything like that. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it plays out. But I like to kind of immerse my fellow students into not just me reading or commenting on certain things in German, but I want them to hear, you know, I'm not nailing my stops tonight. That's okay, and I know we're not going to be on time for everything, and that's okay too. I'm just doing this for fun and kind of getting used to this locomotive. So yeah, I gotta kind of figure that out because I think that's going to be due within the next week or so. So yeah, I gotta put that together. Oof. Yeah. Matter of fact, I think our slides are due Sunday for the teacher to kind of give her approval on. So, all right, let's see if we can get release out of this 500 hertz magnet. Nope, it's not going to let us. Probably until we pass the one up here. Oops, that's way too fast. So, yeah. Yeah, we're going to have to wait till we get past this magnet here. All right, now let's go here. All right, now we can go. Come on, there we go. Yeah, I have some ideas if I used some of the tricks I learned in graphic design class. So, yeah, we'll see. All right, we got a 120. That's the warning board there for that. And we'll hit that 120 warning here coming up. Eneptol is next. Yeah, so we're on that part of the route there. And then Hagen. So we're almost done. So, yeah, it's just, so, like, I learned about putting stuff together, like, they called it, like, wireframes. That's what we had to do for our graphic or user interface if we took a magazine and put it like on a how would you access it from a mobile phone sort of thing. So I did that and I was able to add in sound effects that way. So like if you went to your loading page and it says click here to enter the site, then like I did a magazine about race cars obviously. And so I got I from the transition from the loading screen to like the first screen, I had the sound of effect of a Mazda 787B coming into the pits at Le Mans. So the teacher was like, she thought that was like the greatest thing ever. Like I don't think she knew that you could do that with the Adobe software. So yeah, so I just got to figure out how to to do the presentation. I know she wants it like in a PowerPoint, but I just got to figure out a way to make it appear to be like PowerPoint, but not, you know, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we can do. All right, we got that yellow there. Let's acknowledge that when we go by. Bang. So we're going downhill. So, oh yeah, I do. I do love cars, and you know, I was looking. I wanted, of course, me being me. I like to be a bit different. If I'm given an assignment, I'm looking for ways that I can, you know, utilize something that I'm passionate about, or you know, that sort of thing. So, um, yeah, if I can do that, but I got to figure out a way to make it work because it's all supposed to be a one page. So if I can make a thing where it's like I click on one part of the you know, it brings forward some information and see if that, you know, but yeah, we'll see how it works. Oh, we don't want to stop here. We want to move up just a bit more. It's a nice station here in Wuppertal. Kind of a mixture of old and maybe just a bit modern. So yeah, I just want to have some sounds. You know, what I want to try to do is kind of have in the background like the sounds like machine gun fire or shells, you know, mortars or whatever. I want people to feel, you know, to not just hear what I'm saying or, you know, listen to my words, but I want them to hear the sounds of war, you know, for, you know, not that I want anybody to ever experience it in real life, but I want them to understand get an auditory sense of it. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes. Let me get a C for originality. No. Probably get a B minus for originality. Alright, we're out of here. Hagen, 10 kilometers from here, and that will be it. So this hasn't gone too terribly bad for our service. You know, we haven't had too many stops, but yeah, it's not been too terribly bad. I'm gonna surf here on the 143 for a little bit, for just a moment, as Pete would say. Now let's see if we can kind of determine. So it looks like our magnet reader, okay, just passed over. And we're going to go ahead and get our release. Oh, we are already released, so. All right. So, yeah. Yeah, I like, you know, since this is my last hurrah there at the school this semester, I kind of want to leave it as, you know, something a little bit, you know, unconventional. You know, something that the instructor and maybe even some of the other students would be like, wow, I never would have thought to do stuff like that. And that's usually what happens is most people don't ever think about doing those little things, you know. We don't need the cab light on, actually. I don't think there's any tunnels that we pass through here. Nothing really major or anything, so we got the reading light on if we absolutely need to see in the dark. So, oh, Look at that. I didn't even realize that was there. That's cool. Yeah, I just figured, I mean, this isn't going to be a long video. I'll probably post it first thing in the morning or something. Um, I was just sitting here. I was like, yeah, I was just kind of messing around on the vision and like, yeah, maybe I ought to do this real quick before it gets any later. And so, yeah, I thought about doing it earlier actually, but I was like, eh. So here we are. We got the 160 coming up here, although of course we will not see that kind of speed on here. So we're just going to kind of cruise here for a little bit. Maybe get on the brakes just a touch. We don't want to speed. I mean, we've already, I mean, this service is, it is what it is, We had our little hiccups in the beginning, but that's okay. Kind of get the feeling that this thing's got its own brakes applied. Yeah. I mean, I came off the brakes, so... Oh, that's why. Okay. Huh. So, yeah. And I am still going to try to figure out, I think I've made up my mind, I will do some kind of a car, won't be, well, I don't want to call it car talk, because it's not like I'm going to be having a conversation with somebody else, but I don't know, I have to come up with a catchy name for it. On the Bakerloo line run? Is that what you mean? Oh, is that what you're doing right now, Mela? You're on the Bakerloo line? Nice. That's one of those routes that I definitely would like to go back and spend a little bit of time on there. It's it was a tough route to get used to in the when it first came out. So, all right, so we got the 150 here, although we were already. I mean, the speed. Well, it was. I think the speedometer is tapped out at 150, but. Oops. Hit the brakes a little. I didn't need to slow down to 100 already. No, we're going to be late anyway, so. Yeah, the Bakerloo line's it's got its own little challenges. Hey, how are you? Welcome, Daniel. Sorry you're still stuck at work. I'm just doing this quick little service on the 143 here on Rhein-Ruhr, Osten. Mr. Relax. Yeah, so just coming into Hagen here. Yeah, just having a nice little relaxing run here on the route tonight. Getting used to this cab and this locomotive since we're getting something very similar in the Hamburg to Lübeck. So hopefully your work is going well, Daniel. Hopefully things aren't, well, I don't know. It's hard to tell. Is it good to be busy and to make the night go by quicker, or is it better just to be a little bit busy and then it just drags on? That's the dilemma. Oop, wow, we're under a 500 hertz magnet. Wow, already. That's a bit odd. All right, now we're under the 1000 hertz magnet. All right, see you, Daniel. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your evening or early morning. Cheers for coming in. Hanging out for a little bit. A minute or two. Or 3 or 4. Yeah, we are definitely late here coming into Hagen. That's okay. It happens. This hasn't been too bad of a service, quite honestly. Another 143 over there. Yeah, things are busy, a little bit busy on this route down here. Here at the Hagen Bahnhof. The good thing is we have a bit of we are not stopping right on top of that frickin' red light, so that's a good thing. Let's see if we can nail this stop right here at the end. Nope, of course not. That's alright. The brakes on this thing is a bit tricky, I noticed. So yeah, there's our 143. Boy, our driver, it's almost like he's an airline pilot. You know, got the red stripes there on the sleeves. Yeah, look at that, like he's an airline pilot. But now let's see what we get here at the end. Oh, got a gold. Well, that's actually surprising. Oh well. 26.36 kilometers, 33 minutes to do. So anyway, all right. Well, yeah, all spiffed up and definitely Bella. I think he's gonna have a maybe he's gonna go for a early lunch here in Hagen. So anyway, well that's it for this video. Yeah, just came in just to have a bit of fun, just to kind of see how we did with this. We'll have to maybe revisit this one again and see how we do a second time around, or different service, maybe a different route. But yeah, just to kind of get some muscle memory going. So, all right, take care, everybody. Have a good night, good morning, whichever the case may be. Yep, bye all. And I will see you for sure this Friday. Not sure yet what we're going to do, but we're going to do something. We're going to do something fun. So, yeah, we'll figure it out. But, all right, take care.